The craziest time I couldn't stop laughing. During a serious office meeting. Have you ever tried holding in a laugh tag when you know it might ruin your life? I sat between the two biggest menaces in my office, Jake and Sarah. Putting us together in a Monday morning huddle was basically an HR violation. We could never survive a meeting without losing our mind. Our manager, Brenda, genuinely despised us. Jake was the main culprit. Once he replaced all his pens with string cheese and casually peeled one while staring down the vice president. Brenda already had a vendetta against us. Then one Monday, she walks in looking completely broken, like she'd been crying for 2 days straight. The room goes dead silent. She takes a shaky breath and says, "Team, I need your patience today. I had a traumatic weekend." Instantly, I knew we were doomed, because the more serious a room gets, the harder it is to keep a straight face. Brenda wipes a tear and says, "My elderly Uncle Earl had a terrible accident. He was at the local bowling alley, forgot to let go of the ball, and he slid face first down the oiled lane right into the automated pin sweeper." The second she said, "pin sweeper," my brain betrayed me. My imagination instantly generated a slow-motion replay of an old man sliding down a lane like a greased penguin. I stared at my notebook. Do not make eye contact. Beside me, Sarah was doing that weird closed-mouth hyperventilating thing. Then, I made the fatal error of looking at Jake. This grown man had his lips bitten completely inward. His face was bright red, trembling violently. He leans over and barely whispers, "Strike." I felt my soul leave my body. I slapped my hands over my mouth. Brenda was sobbing about how they had to reverse the machine, while Jake slowly made a sweeping motion with his arm, like the pin setter. I tried to think of sad things to calm down. The DMV, taxes. Nothing worked. Sarah suddenly knocked her water bottle over and whispered, "Spare." I let out a snort so aggressively loud it echoed. Dead silence. Brenda stopped mid-sob and stared right at me in that horrible quiet. Jake muttered, "Gutterball." I exploded, full wheezing laughter. Sarah slid out of her chair like a melted candle, and Jake was face down on the table, wheezing like a deflating tire. Brenda just pointed at the door. She didn't even yell. She just spiritually disconnected from her job in real time. Walking out, Jake whispered, "At least he didn't wear the rental shoes into the ambulance." I almost